My name is Tahnee Brown. I am the owner and founder of The Hair Mama in Colleyville, Texas. And I am a wig wearer, I'm a mom, I'm a cancer survivor, and now I'm a boss lady of a wig company. Who would have thought? In my own journey with hair loss, and when I started looking at or for wigs, I knew nothing about synthetics, nothing about human hair, nothing about toppers. It was all like a brand new world to me. And of course, like anybody else, I went to Google and YouTube first. And when you Google anything wig related or type in anything wig related on YouTube even, Wigs.com comes up. And you guys are the first place that I even looked and got information from and education from. Wigs.com has been like the mothership from the beginning, and I think that you guys are the OGs of wigs and have been around for a long time. And I had no idea that this world even existed, or that there were cool wigs for women, and wigs that were trendy and wigs that looked real. I always thought of wigs as being something that was like fake and unnatural, and nobody wants to wear a wig. But when I did go to Wigs.com, I saw that there was a huge variety of wigs to choose from, all different price ranges. And I gravitated in the beginning towards some of the synthetics because they were a great price point. And I think that when you're first searching for wigs and toppers, the price on certain wigs can be intimidating, and I was not ready to spend thousands of dollars on a human hair wig. So I started with some synthetics. I think my first synthetic was actually a Jon Reanu. And that was kind of how I found Wigs.com and started my journey. The one thing that I did love in the beginning about synthetics was that they hold their shape, they hold their style, so you can literally just wash them or shake them out and they're gonna go right back to that style. Because even though I'm a hairdresser and I've been a hairdresser for 25 years now, styling wigs was like scary to me because I didn't think it was gonna be like natural hair. So I loved that there were, you know, all the different colors, all the different styles, that they would keep their style. And again, I think I mentioned like the price point of the synthetics was like I was able to stomach that, and I knew that I could buy multiples of them and I could have like several wigs instead of just, you know, one. And so synthetics were like a huge part of my life in the beginning. My favorite one, I've been in like a red phase lately, but it was one of the Raquel Welches, and it's like a really pretty kind of like strawberry copper color. The Raquel Welch has an incredible hairline. Like for synthetic wigs, I feel like the hairline on the Raquel Welch is better than a lot of human hair wigs. And so that's like a big like selling point to me, is the hairline, and the part obviously have to look super realistic. So I'm gonna say my faves are the Raquel Welch right now. The hair fibers too have come a long way and look a lot more natural now and not shiny like they used to be. Now I feel like you can actually like pull one out of the box, shake it out, put it on, and it looks super natural. Whereas I think that when I started the journey, I was learning like you put the hair powder and to get rid of the shine, but I noticed with this group of wigs that I got, I didn't have to do that. Starting out in the wig world, it's very scary, it's very overwhelming and intimidating, because now there are, when I started, I feel like there wasn't as many options as far as length, style, hair texture, you know, caps. Like it's very overwhelming at first. And so I am a huge advocate of having a consultation, which I think that you guys do offer the free consultations, which is huge. That to me is the place to start, because what happens is you get so overwhelmed and you just start picking pieces and getting pieces, and then before you know it, you've spent thousands of dollars and you might still not have the piece that was perfect for you. And so if you can cut out all of that and just talk to somebody that knows about wigs, knows about caps, knows about all these different things, it's gonna save you a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of heartache in the beginning too, because the worst thing when you're first wearing wigs is getting wigs or getting a piece trying it on, being excited about trying it on, and then being completely like, this isn't right, or this doesn't look good. And then I feel like a lot of women don't give it another go and don't try another wig. And that's unfortunate to me, because there is the perfect piece out there for everybody. And by talking to somebody and just, you know, figuring out what is right for you and what piece is right for you and cap and all of that stuff is huge in the beginning. Maybe ordering a few different pieces to try, not just one, a few different ones. You guys, I know as well, have a great return policy, whereas most companies don't. Order a few pieces and see what works for you. So those are probably my two main things that I would do when I'm starting. Well, I'm looking forward, because my business is solely human hair. And mainly because I'm a hairdresser. I worked in the hair industry for 25 years, and you know, I know how to style, and we custom cut and color all the wigs, but the synthetic aspect has not been a part of my business until now. It's been a part of my life, but not my business, because it's just not really been my thing. I don't know as much about synthetics until I started working with you guys. And now that I know more about synthetics, and now that I see the quality of synthetics that are out there, I think incorporating that into my world and into, you know, into the Hair Mama it's been a great thing, because it is very important, I think, to have both synthetic pieces mixed in with your human hair if you are a human hair person, because synthetics, like I said, they hold their style. You don't have to worry about styling them all the time. They're great for travel. You can just throw them in your suitcase, shake them out when you get there. You don't have to worry about, you know, recurling them. They always look good. If you're going to the beach, you don't want to wear your $2,000 or $3,000 human hair wig, you're going to throw on a synthetic. I think that a lot of the myths about wig wearing no longer exist, because people are shocked all the time that I wear wigs, because they do look so natural. I first went to try on wigs, not with you guys, but at a actual wig store with synthetics. They put these like huge permatease wigs on me, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, this is what women have to choose from? Like, not only are we gonna not have hair and feel ugly, but like then you're gonna put an uglier wig on us. And I was like, they were hot, they were itchy, and they're not like that anymore. Some of these caps that I just tried on, the Raquel Welch, the Jon Reanu, they're hand tied, they're super lightweight, and you don't even notice that they're on. So they've come a long way. Try to not be overwhelmed. There are a lot of options. Maybe stick to something, a piece that looks kind of current to what your old hair looked like. Maybe, you know, if you're a cancer patient, you know, and you're pre-cancer or alopecia, you know, pre-alopecia, trying to find a style that was like you before. Don't jump in and go for, like, you know, if you're a brunette, don't jump in and go straight to the platinums, or that's all fun down the road, but in the beginning, try to find something that suits you, something that looks like you and like your hair. Again, the consultation part, I feel like, is a huge step in this, to not getting overwhelmed and being able to narrow down like to a few pieces. Grab 2 or 3 to try, because one is not gonna be enough. I promise you're gonna become addicted, and then you're gonna have like 50 of them like I do in my closet. You know, just be confident. Be confident, don't be scared, don't be closed off. It is a scary thing in the beginning, but you will be surprised like how much confidence you get from wearing a wig and how beautiful you feel. And like, I wear a wig every day now. I always say, if my hair came back like gorgeous tomorrow, I would still wear wigs, because it's become like almost like an accessory to me. And if I'm wearing a certain outfit, like, I have my certain wig, and embrace it, have fun with it, and be confident with it, and just know that there is a piece out there for everybody. It might be a process, it might be a little bit of journey, but don't give up, because that's like my biggest thing, is like, I see so many women like give up on this process and don't get to enjoy their life with wigs, because I can promise you that it is life-changing, And I see women every day that walk out of the salon that have like a newfound like love for life and love for themselves, and are like, finally I feel like a woman again, because like our hair is our crown, and that's like how we feel beautiful. So embrace it, have fun, and get help in the beginning, because you're gonna need it, and try a bunch of pieces and see what works for you.